I see this boat on the radar 12 miles away. And when boat approached 6 miles, I gave a 20 degrees turn to my starboard to avoid them. And I noticed, at least I have the impression, that they did the same. They put on the starboard, so we should be passing pretty well the distance. And when we've been about 1 mile only, I see them on the side, and I was standing outside watching, okay, and watching radar and watching them visually. It was still dark. About 1 mile away, I see that they suddenly turn to their port side, going straight on us. Okay, so in this moment I jump to the wheel, disengage the pilot, turn the wheel to the starboard as much as I can at the speed. Okay, we've been, by the way, motor sailing. The sail were up. The wind was not so strong, only something between 6 to 10 knots. So I pushed the engine forward on the full speed, but it was too late. Okay, we've been hit in the port side bow, and what happened that it was incredible noise. It's like tearing the metal. It's an hour after I realized not in the beginning, that it was our rigging, an aluminium mast, hit the overhang on the bow, and that was scratching the metal, you know. And there was 2 hits like this, one after another, and you know, you couldn't do anything. And in this moment I noticed that this boat turned 90 degrees to their starboard, so we've been, you know, sideways, and because they had a long stern, they hit us 3rd time again in the bow. And I afraid at this time that, because I noticed that this freighter was empty, was very high, that his propeller probably is partially out of the water, and I was scared that they can chop us, you know, to pieces. But somehow lucky they move out, okay, before the propeller hit us, okay. Our rig, sails, mast, everything was laying down.
On the starboard side.
On the starboard side, on the top of the Bimini, and I realized afterwards that because our hardtop Bimini is on sturdy legs here standing, that really protected me, okay, in the cockpit. That similar boats here which has a canopy Bimini, they could be, you know, the person at the wheel could be smashed, you know, by the boom or mast or steel lines, okay. This boat move about 1 to 2 miles. We see them on our starboard to the stern, and stay there. I call Mayday on VHF on handheld, and she, after, you know, took over, she was calling, I was watching, and we understand that he received our Mayday because he transmitted to relay to one of the boat, told them there is some sailboat in distress, okay, but that was all. And about 20 minutes later it's become lighter, and my wife and daughter, they took the cameras, came outside, and I told them, please make a picture of this boat. But this boat was still in the dark, okay, the pictures didn't come out well, and I suspect that they've been watching us through binoculars, and they see these 2 people with cameras, and in this moment they move out on the horizon. They're farther away, 5-6 miles, stay a little there, but when they saw approaching boat, sailboat, the A-Wing, they move away, okay? So that in principle what's happened up till the moment of the crash.
Techniczne rzeczy.
After this we've been working to cut off the sail, cut off the mast.
No, the mast was cut off.
Mast was broke in half, and upper half was hanging vertically in the water about a few feet from the hull, so it could swinging could damage us very badly. And so we've been desperately cutting the steel lines with the hacksaw, and we managed this in about 30-35 minutes.
Yeah, 35 minutes.
To cut off, and the mast with the sails and everything slide down to the starboard side, but during this sliding on, they scratch our port side pretty badly, and that's when we get a leak, okay, from this side. Of course, we also have a leak from the porthole in few places going, which only in the next few days, when we will be out of the water, we could exactly say which places and what is damaged, okay?